So what I like to share with you, all of you, how you should detachment from the Annamaya Kosha. So how again you rise the Manamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha to Manamaya Kosha. Then I take strong resolve, and strong resolve, a strong sankalpa only comes by the Manipura chakra. Then slowly I develop this consciousness, Manipura chakra, the sankalpa, the conviction, and strong resolve, like the strong willpower. No, I want to go traditional monastery. And this traditional monastery only the male can study, no females, no female monks, nothing, normal. So I got the atmospheres to be an ascetic monk. That I decided. I say I need proper study. Then I studied Sanskrit and classical philosophies and Vedantic 3 years non-stop. And I decided not to go outside, even in Rishikesh and so on. So I stay there. And I feel very comfortable, very much protects. So what I mean, so I developed this Manipura to direct, Anahata Chakra, unconditional, no conditions at all. Because I decide no conditions means I need to surrender. I need to dedicate. Whatever comes, God will decide me. So that time, I was not worried. Even already I was a teacher. And many people invite to teach. I said, no. If I'm going teaching yoga and 5-star hotels, maybe I get money or name or fame and many things. But obstacle is there. So I was thinking I will be never like a Swami. I will be not be yogi, not possible. So I was thinking, no, I need to go traditional monastery. So that is my own experience. Many temptations comes. Then finally, I went to traditional monastery. So that I accept whatever I have. I surrender to the God Almighty, and my Guru was very happy. And he wrote me letter. Okay, you can go to traditional monastery study. So I spent 3 years there until 97. After 97, I kind of, then I find out I was a little mature. So it takes me from 90 to 97. Almost at that time, I was 18, then 7, around 25 or 26 like that. Then in 25, 26 age, and that I started 7 years. Yeah, 25, 26 or 27 like that, 26. So whatever the age, then I tried. Then starting the teaching slowly, but same time on and off. Again, I travel also. I used to teaching for 3 months and 4 months. I got little pocket money and like to establish. Then I keep traveling in India. I remember until 99, even 2001. I keep traveling 6 months and 6 months staying and teaching all this and keep pilgrim. I used to 99 completed my pilgrim, all kind of Jyotirlinga in India, all Shivalingam, like, visit many sadhus, many gurus and so on. I keep traveling, keep teaching, keep traveling. So it make me so much unconditional. So that is how, and whatever comes, so I trust to God, whatever comes, and I open myself. So that is how you can develop your manamaya kosa, where mind need to be very surrender. That is the way, and you have to open yourself. Very good for the Anahata Chakra. Then I work out when I traveling. Then I work out Anahata Chakra unconditionally, accepting as it is comes. So first thing, detachment from the Annamaya Kosa, then again detachment from the Pranamaya Kosa, then again detachment from the Manamaya Kosa to surrender, that come to Anahata Chakra. Then work out what to do. Then I find out, I work out there is so many kind of temptations and so on. Then I was very strict. Then I decided and travel around India and go to different pilgrims. And then same time, I was studying many other techniques as well. I'm meeting the master of the tantras, master of the yogis, master of the kriyas, and so on. And big masters. Even some masters, they're not available today in the supermarket. Very secret, and they stay in the caves, and they stay in small cottages or small ashrams, but they have their own things. And I met not only the male yogis, but I met also many female yoginis and so on. Female yoginis, female saints, and male saints, male yogis, and so on. Then in 97, 98, I try until 99. Then my school starts 2001. And then I try to affiliate. I used to teach same time also. And until 2000, even today, you see that even I'm teaching my own ashrams. I do travel since 97, non-stop around the world, at least for 6 months. So what I mean, this helping you expressions, how to express everything. What you have, you must express, not to suppress. So when I traveling, so that helping expressions and no conditions. So that all the way you go to the Visu chakra expression. Then when that expression come, then you go to Agyan chakra. You have to understand. Then I understand many things. What happened done in the past, what going to be future. I was contemplating most of the things. Then I work out what can be done now. What are the consequence? So many things I try to realize. So that known as Vijnanamaya Kosha. You must vision. You must observe. So when you go to heart chakra is related to about to Manamaya Kosha. Manamaya Kosha, how to conquer? You have to accept as it is, unconditionally. Open yourself. Every moment accept as it is comes. Not what you want. That what I experienced by traveling, and expression also comes with this chakra. That known as, and when you go Biswi chakra to Agyan chakra especially, when Agyan chakra, the real meditation starts. But without Agyan chakra, you can't really meditate. That known as Vijnanamaya Kosha. So many visions comes. The Agyan chakra is all about to know the cause and effects. What are the cause? What are the effects? Means what are the actions? What will be reactions? Whatever you do, what the consequence will be? Many things we do, but we don't think about the consequence. If consequence happen, we become sad and miserable and stressful. So as a yogi, you must be ready always. What is the cause? What are the cause and effects? That the two things we can realize by meditating Agyan chakra. Expression comes all the way that the Visuddhi chakra. And Art chakra is all about Manamaya Kosha. Because every chakras have two relations. Like Muladhara chakra, Swadhisthana related to Annamaya Kosha. Then Swadhisthana to and Manipura chakra is about Pranamaya Kosha. Then Manipura chakra to the Anahat chakra is comes Manamaya Kosha. You understand? Related. Then Anahat chakra to Visu chakra is also close to the Vijnanamaya Kosha, close to, but still Manamaya Kosha there. But then when you reach to Visu chakra to Agyan chakra, then come to Vijnanamaya Kosha. But of course, you can experience in heart chakra too. If you study, like you can experience and meditate in the heart space and experience Vijnanamaya Kosha, like observe, like you experience the meditation too, according to Tantric science. But my understanding, in higher understandings, real meditation start from the Agyan chakra. The concentration starts there. Therefore, but of course, if you study in a Hatha Yoga, Kundalini can awaken Swadhisthana, Kundalini can awaken heart chakra, and that is called Bhakti Yoga Samadhi. But when you go to Agyan chakra, it's called Jnana Yoga Samadhi. But when awakening Kundalini, Swadhisthana chakra is called Hatha Yoga Samadhi. So it's a different kind of samadhis. Different. But, and when you reach the Sahasra chakra, that the real samadhi start, that related to Agyan chakra to Sahasra is called Vijnanamaya and Anandamaya Kosha. But when you reach to direct, Sahasra chakra is full of Anandamaya Kosha. So what I mean, so I just explain you how I share with you how to develop the skills of the different courses, Anamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manamaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and Anandamaya Kosha. But real thing is happening, but you must develop different awareness of the chakras. So how to detachment of Annamaya Kosha? You got me? And how to protect your Annamaya Kosha? And you practice many things, but sometimes you are not really get what exactly wish. That's what I try to speak with, the obstacles you have. So that means how you can protect Annamaya Kosha. If you cannot protect Annamaya Kosha, how can you awaken Kundalini? How can you develop the skills of the spirituality? This the question mark comes. Now I would like to ask you, Linus, what do you think about what I'm speaking about today in different chakras and relation to different courses?
In relation to different poses. As I understand, it's also
Yes.
to protect my.
Like,
Yes, it's the building up of the protectional prana, protectional forces to protect my body, my anamaya kosha, like to spend the day in the Monday life at work, 8 hours, 10 hours every day, and building up that prana. And this is, yes, like you said, to building up a willpower through my heart and my mind, but also what I experienced since I stopped eating meat. I feel so strong. I feel very strong since I stopped eating meat for about 4 weeks, 6 weeks. I don't eat meat anymore. No eggs. I asked you, eggs okay? You said no, eggs no okay. Just beans, rice, potatoes. I feel so strong, you know, and it's like I feel so related to build up defense to protect Anamaya Kosha. It's stop eating meat. Jesus Christ said, stop eating meat, don't eat meat. And I feel it, you know, I feel it now. And this is like you are talking about the techniques about building up the strengthening Manipur, Anahata, Vishuddhi chakras by various practices, also by your own lifestyle. Now protecting Anamaya Kosha, I don't eat meat anymore. I have to experience it. You cannot tell people, you must do it yourself, and then you feel into it. I lost so much weight. I'm thin now. I'm very, very thin. And it's just a byproduct. I did not ask for it, you know, but I feel so much.
exactly.
Yeah. But questions? No, I'm jotting down my notes as you speak. Yeah, I hear and I write down the same speed, like I hear, think, write, and I have no questions now. I understand what you're talking about, and I feel really related to it. And it's I was missing it yesterday and the day before. The topic in the email was Tantra in modern life. So that's what we're discussing today. And I'm getting good tips for protecting my body, my thoughts, my prana. It's good. Yes. Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you. Dear Jania, thanks for joining us.
Yes. As you speak, immediately I understand that, oh, this I see every day happening. Also, to see some of my friends who are yoga teachers, they come to teach a class, and all right, in a couple of minutes, I see they sit down, they calm down. Hopefully, they start to teach a class. The more good energy flow happens, they themselves become balanced. Perhaps the students also reduce the stress a little bit from when they rush into the studio like this, because I don't know what was happening before in their life, or maybe they were rushing from job or city life, social life. Maybe they were late or something happened, so they come and they're so majestic and full of um, stress. So then they become a bit more balanced, also the teacher herself or himself. And then a couple of hours later, they maybe speak to me and they again experience all of the anxiety and stress. So yes, it is not, people are unprotected. Even if they're yoga practitioners, even if they're yoga teachers, sometimes they experience good balanced state, but most of the time they keep on bouncing back to the energy that is very different in frequency, that is maybe hurting or damaging them. So yes, and I feel like, for example, I stayed with you and I study with you for some time in your ashram, and then I feel it is it's like charging the power bank. So whenever you go in the street and you are unprotected, you can charge yourself and you have that power bank full. So that's like a very simple example of how I feel it works. Yes, very interesting how you describe the different chakras are related to different causes. I did not think about that before. Not much to say there. I think it has to be experienced. But yes, I did not think that before.
Thank you. Uh, Thank you for the feedback. But now we must think. But because only study yoga with masters, that is not enough. Is enough. What is enough? How we can implement. That is important thing. So how you can implement yourself. For example, you are a yoga teacher now. You are a dancer, and still you need to, and you living in the social life. But how you can protect yourself? Just give me ideas.
How?
Just what do you think?
Yes.
How we can apply? How we can implement? How
Yeah.
we can protect?
But doing your sadhana, just staying with your practice morning or evening is already helpful. And if it happens that you missed it, you overslept the time, that you had to wake up a bit earlier, because then you need to hurry up and do your job, do it later, but do it. So I feel when I don't do it, then I'm not at that level that without any kind of practice or sadhana, I can always feel good, peaceful, blissful. But also understanding that the yoga is not happening when you only do the practice and then you leave your space where you have practiced at home or anywhere else, and then you go like that, you put yoga in the bag, you zip it, okay, I come back to it in 24 hours later, and then you go and you engage yourself in stress. No, this is the bag, you put yoga there and that's it, you never put your bag off. So it's always it's an awareness, it feels like that's an awareness you have to carry through the day. And even if you find yourself in a stressful situation, a job, maybe that's your karma, so you have to go through it. But if you're not supposed to be at a place where you feel a lot of anxiety, at some point you will not be there. So
Good, very good. Yeah, I would like to again ask to Linus how you apply this. Okay, I understand the because Zenia still would like to continue the practice the sadhana every day. Doesn't matter what are the problems there. So that is her essence of the feedback. And what about you, Linus? How we can implement?
Oh, yeah, total surrender to Lord Shiva and Kali. They have my back. They are with me. I am with them. They protect me. And my whole life is yoga, you know. And it also, you have to use your brain, your intellect to discriminate what is the good and what is not so good. And it has to make sense, you know. It's like for Amaroli works best if you do not eat meat. So it makes sense, I do not eat meat. Mantra works best if you do not eat meat. So I do not eat meat. You have 2 reasons not to eat meat. And now my body feels good. I have 3 reasons not to eat meat. Many reasons not to eat meat. This is one, it's like a practice, you know, being vegan, a lifestyle. And of course I do every day my meditation and I stick to it. I do not like to make changes in my meditation sadhana. If I do, then maybe after 2 months, but not, oh, today we discussed this technique, I try to try out this one. Then every day, it's like my students, they like to have some changes every time. They do not like to do every session the same practices. So if I bring up something new, a new idea, they like it. But there's many schools. Also in the Bihar School of Yoga, we keep a practice, and then after 2 weeks or 2 months, we make changes. So you have to really grow into a practice, but how to implement? Yeah, I do lots of Bastrika, Nadi Shodhana. This is how I build up my prana. And now I build even more prana by being vegan. Yeah, and continue study, how I spend my time, not watching TV. You know, I get so many, there's so many offers and seductions. You want to come? There are many pretty girls over there. And no time. I take care of myself, my time. I got no time. I go early to bed because I rise early. You know, I rise when other people go to bed. That's when I rise. It's my time, and not just from Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday also, every day. Why should I, if I wake up every day at 3 a.m., why should I sleep longer on Saturday, Sunday? Every day, 3 a.m., rise 3 a.m., go to bed 9 p.m. It's like that, you know. And when I was in Ukimat, they start their prayers at in the night, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. They start singing Om Namah Shivaya and Ukimat. They hear it everywhere through the valleys. And I said to myself, here, this is the right place to be. Here I want to be. It was just 2 weeks, you know, about how to protect myself. Shiva is always in my heart. It's like Hanuman, he opens his chest and Shiva and Parvati are inside his heart. And it's like my friend in Ukimat, he said, in his mind, in his heart is always Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. And I try to implement this. But Shiva is yoga, Shiva is everything, you know. And this is, as a technique, that's how I implement it.
Good, very good. Just, and already I share myself what I already said you. It is my young life, and today I am 47. So how many years I spent and traveling out of the world? Today, nothing, name, fame, money, whatever. So I'm not attached to nothing. Even I travel around the world, like many Indians, they like to settle many countries. Even I have visa and all these things. I don't have any problem. United States or United Kingdom or London, they give me visa for even now. I'm getting another 15 years visa. So even as an Indian, I get big opportunity visas around the world, but I don't feel any, any attachment or nothing can attract me except my self-knowledge. And because that is what meant for it. So it is very important. You must always remember whatever you do, and that is not also important most of the time. Important thing is, most of the time you do a lot of things, but you should not forget for your goals of the life, the meaning of the life. For example, you may not, for example, you are a yoga teacher, not importantly, you have to teach always yoga. Maybe sometimes necessary if you have family and you need some money, maybe work another day in the restaurant, maybe you cleaning toilets, maybe you chopping the vegetables, maybe you cleaning the gardens, but don't forget that you are not doing yoga. Even chopping vegetables, cleaning the gardens and working in the industry, and even you dancing or teach, whatever you do, but everything you must be clear that you put in your practice, part of a karma yoga, part of a survival, but you should not forget of your goal of the life. You see that when I travel in my guru place most of the time, and you see that we are not practicing yoga for 24 hours, like asana, pranayama, all this. No, we don't do that. Even with Sundays making, I used to make chapati for 5 to 6 hours per day, chopping vegetable for 4 hours. So what I mean, you must be clear, and yoga is not about even reading the books and listening to the lectures. It's not about that. But awareness is very important. For example, you are a family man. You must take care of your son and daughter or father or mother, but never forget the meaning of life. That is real implementations. Even if you're taking care of, for example, your son, you take your son to the school, but don't forget that that is also part of the yoga, because that need help you for your survival. That need to help for your management of the annamaya kosha. If you react, so it's also not helping annamaya kosha. You understand me? Most, oh, I'm yogi. So I need fence. Like I say that small tree need fence. Fence is all about awareness. Because when we make the tree, we make the fence. Small animal don't come to eat. So what I mean, your own parents, own family, your brother, sisters, there can be like small animal. But your fence is that you make awareness only, but you don't distract, don't make separate them. You must help them, you must serve them, but awareness has to be there. You are not disturbed by them, but still you are staying with your yogic awareness, yogi practice. This is the real implementation of the yoga. For example, living in your parents' house, right? And you practicing yoga asanas morning time, early morning, maybe your parents has something happens, maybe they are very sick, but you must go to hospital. Don't practice yoga that time. You must help your parents. You think, oh, my guru said that need pinch. I need pinch, I need to practice yoga. No, I'm staying here. What happening? No, you must be positive. Give up the yoga practice asana pranayam. Take your parents to hospital, take care of them, give medicine, let them to be healthy. But awareness has to be there. You are not break your pinch. The awareness is around your pinch. You understand me? The awareness is there. You must take your hospital. Sorry, you must take your parents to hospital, give them medicines, help them. But you have to develop the yogic awareness, yogic consciousness. That's what I mean to you. Even you stay in a guru place, guru say that no, this time, for example, sometimes we have Guru Purnima. In my guru place, sometimes we are working hard and 5 days, 7 days, we preparing so many things. We get up early morning like 4 o'clock, 4:30, and we practice a little bit our personal asana, no classes at all. We day and night and working and karma yoga until sometimes 10 o'clock night time. When I was in kitchen, sometimes working with midnight. Could you imagine that? We have so much work, so much work. So that time we forget all asana, pranam. You sometimes ask, which asana you practice, you forget it. Which mudras you forget it. Which book? When sometimes come to bed, we have no life even at all. No conscious, nothing. We just slept. And morning time we again get up. We work like a donkey. But that is the way how we practice yogic lives. You understand me? In Guru Purnima, I was so much work. Even in daytime, you have no time to breathe even for 1 minute. 1 minute, you are eating something, you have no time. And again, you have to work. Again, karma yoga. That I know in Guru Purnima times and many occasions, my Guru place, many occasions. Because my Guru also working very hard, very hard. Sometimes I didn't know about how he working hard, but somebody said me, it was time. Now they have big functions, and 5,000, 10,000 people gathering there. My Guru Swami Niranjan, could you imagine when, not you, because when he working for his own Guru Swami Satyananda, he is working like a real disciple. He never think about he's a guru or a success or nothing. He always think I'm a one of the disciple, I'm a yogi. That's all. Even one day he say that still I'm walking path of monk and a big path of Swami. Still I'm not Swami. You must think about yourself. One day my guru could imagine that somebody asked him, are you really Swami? Are you really Mahatma? He said that still I'm walking in the path of Swami, not yet I'm Swami. But you must think about yourself. That is my guru have the answers. That the reason since that day, I never tell to people I'm Swami or Mahatma, Guru or monk and so on. No, I say I'm walking the path of monk. I'm studying and that graduation to be a monk. So I'm in the undergraduate of the monk. So that was the science. So what I mean, I would like to share with you, you must always keep the awareness. That is very important. Sometimes say, no, don't disturb me. I'm doing sadhana. I'm doing asanas. I can't help you. You can die. No, that is not good. So you must be kind. You must be compassionate also if somebody needs your help. For example, when you're living with your parents' house, because naturally you must help them because you are using their property, their wealth, their finance, and everything. So don't say that I'm your child, you serve me. No, you must also need to serve them. So that keep your mind. You stay in your guru place. So don't think your sadhana, you are even midnight, your guru can disturb you, do something. If you are really good worker, For example, you are a good worker in the company. Your boss can call you midnight to do something. And that then it called real worker. But you don't look, oh, I work 8 hours, why call me midnight for the company? Then you are not really worker. You are not really dedicated worker for the company. And you can check it. The dedicated workers, the company, the future they are always bright and they get always bonus and so on because they're dedicated. The people who work normally workers, they always take the time. 5 hours done, then gone. Then you get your money, you say company lost, you don't care at all. But that is not the way to work. Similarly, when you work with when you stay with the Guru and study all things with the Guru, you must obedient. And even the middle of night, your Guru need your help, and that you must help. That the real dedications. Similarly, when you stay with your parents or living with your children and wife, whatever comes, but don't look only your sadhana, but during the time of sadhana, also you can help your also the family, the relatives, whoever depends on you, and that's the real yoga. Yoga is not about you do pranayam, your child calling, Papa, now I have the problem in my head. I need to go school. Mama not here. Mama is gone. So this is not the way. You must also balance your social life there where you can, the annamaya also be balanced. Because many times we practice many yoga asanas, many pranayam, but we don't have the common sense to use the skills when somebody need your help, right? That's what I mean to you. So yogic awareness is very important. Not your sadhana is important. Sadhana has to use sadhana. You must do sadhana. I'm not disagree that. Also I do, but that has to be with awareness. Like I do panchagni in Himalayas, and then sometimes people come to me, get blessings. They have so many problems. Sometimes they come blessings around me hanging, and still are listening. I chanting mantras, Hari Om Swamiji. I sometimes come down. My samadhi goes down. I listening them. So okay, what happening? I have to go there market. Sometimes people come me and ask them, Swamiji, I need some bananas. I need some banana. The village ladies sometimes come, they ask me, we need some banana leaf. So even if Panchayagni I'm doing sadhana, still I listening at the troubles of the others. Of course, I don't let my place, I sit down there. So any problems people bring to me, I solve them, I resolve them. That is also way how we can balance annamaya kosa. Annamaya kosa you cannot balance if you react negatively, grossly, physically. So you need to develop the consciousness of yoga, awareness of yoga, even for your common lives. And that is your sadhana. That is your awareness. That is also the protection for you. And they also can help you in order to do sadhana. Then I'm very sure that not importantly, you have to be a monk and non. You can living a normal life. I'm very sure and pretty sure you can also awaken Kundalini and enlightenment one day. Right? But awareness, fence. Awareness is your fence. Not like a small tree, you make big fence like bricks and putting all these things like animal going to eat. So this is this is what I would like to speak with you, how you can maintain balance of the all courses. Annamaya kosa, pranamaya kosa, manamaya kosa, vijnanamaya kosa, and anandamaya kosa. But don't forget it. My grandmaster always say that at least in a 6 months, 2 weeks, you need to spend with the masters in the monastery, in the ashrams, and that is good for you. In a 6 months, at least for 2 weeks, like 10 days, you go to Vipassana, develop these skills, develop this prana. So that make you strong willpowers, so that you never forget. Or sometimes you spend, if you don't have so much finance, travel India and all over the world, but at least you can go to 15 days somewhere, it's convenient for you, the self-retreats. So that help you more self-awareness. Right? Thank you for today and now. So I was starting today very late. So now almost 10 minutes to the 8. So thank you. And next time I'll write down and preparing for Mahanirvana Tantra. Still, I would like to speak about Tattva Sudhi. So Tattva Sudhi, do you have this book, Linos? Jenia?
Yes, I have the book. This is this book.
Tattva Siddhi, good. And you, Jenny?
No, this book I don't have. What is the title?
Tattva Shuddhi.
Tattva Siddhi. Yeah.
No,
Very good. Yes, yes.
I don't have.
It's small, very small.
Okay. Possibly can I get in a, I think maybe PDF file,
Mhm.
and it's a very good book.
I
I
like
think when you left, actually what happened, Jenia, when you left Rishikesh, she was coming few classes, whatever. But only thing is she was educated in different schools. So she not exactly educated our Bihar School of Yoga schools. So it's different. Right, Jenny? You study different schools.
Yes, I'm everywhere.
So like Rishikesh, many schools they have nothing. They always use few books of Bihar School of Yoga. So they don't want the Bihar School is supposed to be famous. But if you check around the world, 99.9% people, everybody using the Bihar School of Yoga books. But nobody want to go to educate in Bihar School of Yoga. And everybody think they're the great themselves. But everyone, 99.9% everyone use the Bihar School of Yoga books around the world today. Does matter? Yes, does not matter. Even the teaching Ashtanga Yoga, everybody use four chart of freedom and so on, many things. I know these things. Ashtanga Yoga people, they are a little bit ego, too much ignorance, avidya. So they stay with you only Annamaya Kosa below down. Annamaya Kosa only. Never go Pranamaya. Only Muladhara Chakra. They little bit go to Swadhisthana, they can come back. So you can come back to Muladhara Chakra. So don't tell them these things. They always will stay in Muladhara Chakra, never going to further. So that is my own declarations. If anyone listening, they're going to kill me, what this Swami Samarpan speaking. But I mean, you're going to YouTube, but I don't care at all. But I am very, I am very much, what to say, I'm a person who can speak very truth. So whatever Ashtanga people practice, only they have so much avidya. Even they don't awareness of their own body. They practice yoga, this Ashtanga, Vinyasa Ashtanga, you know what? They have only stay in body consciousness, nothing, even no body consciousness. They have no respect their emotion and passions, whatever. But how can you must listen to your body? What you can do? They're like commander in chief. That series 1, series 2, series 3 is like nothing. Commander in chief. Because when you want to go army, you like or dislike, you put your 20 kilos in back and run with gun and 20 kilo in your back. You understand me? When you go to army. Similarly, the Ashtanga people either you like or not like. You have to practice this asana, that asana. But our school not like that. You must practice asanas as per your body feels, as your emotions allow you, as your consciousness allow you. You understand me? How your knees, ankles, and everything. You have to check your wrist good or not. Then practice pick-up positions. Sometimes people practice pick-up position, they go to hospital because the ankle is bad. Sometimes they go to headstand, the neck became sick. Sometimes they practice, spinal twist, the knee became, I would say, injured. So that is many Ashtanga Yoga people, Ashtambinas, they are so much injured, their body physically, that you can check around the world. So therefore, you must practice asanas, you must practice pranayama, you must practice whatever the kriyas. You must observe yourself. What kind of asana has to be practiced by you? That is very important. You must listen. Your body, your consciousness, your emotions, your passions, so on. So that is how we taught as per the lineage of Swami Sivananda, lineage of Swami Satyananda, lineage of Swami Niranjan, whatever. Now we'll be lineage in future after